Alright, hello everybody. In this video today I'll be telling you, and actually driving, and telling you stuff about what things you should know before you're getting a fast electric scooter like the one I'm driving right here. I'm driving sorry, the web camera will be blurry because I don't know the phone shakes and it doesn't like shaky things. The thing to know about fast scooters is, first of all, they're heavy. Maybe some companies are not heavy, some are, I don't know. Second thing is, if you have never had a scooter or a motorcycle or any type of motorized two-wheel vehicle, I think you definitely fall down a couple of times in the beginning, because I saw many people online also with the 0 to X videos is just cruising around the city, but to me that person drives, I would say, stupid, but it is just because he has never had an experience before with let's say, a powerful scooter. So the thing is, you should definitely start, if you haven't had any experience with motorbikes or anything, you should definitely start slow and with safety gear. So that's my first recommendation for everybody that drives electric scooter or wants to drive electric scooter. I may not be the best show off how to do it, because I drive in shorts and in slippers and drive around 60 kilometers an hour with this, but well, not always, like cruising and then at some point at 60 kilometers an hour. And so, but I do know that it's really dangerous, because it's basically a small wheel vehicle. Every bump or every dent in the road or small cliff or small wheel turn can cause you an accident. So imagine if you're driving around 60 kilometers and you fall down, luckily on plain surface, like plain tarmac, you'll be fine. But if you fall down, let's say, in a place where there is posts and everything, then definitely you could damage or hurt yourself badly. So that's the thing that you need to pay attention to. So the next thing is, these things do not have these parameters as they are described. Like, basically, they're always 10% lower than the actual marketing data. So basically, if you see a scooter can go 65 kilometers an hour, it will not go 65 kilometers an hour. Maybe if there is no load on it, if the wheels are spinning in the air, maybe it will go 60 kilometers an hour, 65. Today, when it's hot, when it's warm, I would say the overall ratings have increased, as I would normally expect. For example, in the papers, this scooter could go around 50 kilometers, or 60 kilometers, 65 kilometers, like battery range and distance. But with two motors, I managed to get only 30. But I think in this warm weather, with two motors, I could get around 40, like 10 kilometers more. It's like 30% more. So at a max speed in cold time, when there was like only plus 10, plus 5 degrees, I managed to get 57 kilometers an hour, 56, 57 kilometers an hour. But with, like, now when it's warmer, I got around nearly 61 kilometers an hour. So still, that's quite lower than the estimates in the documentation. So what I say is that these estimates are lower. So basically, if you're willing to buy a fast scooter and you're trying to choose battery life, and you see like, oh, this has a range of 30 kilometers, imagine it has a 10 to 50% more, less range. So then you will figure that So then you will think, then you will know that your needs are actually way higher than the needs than the documentation written there. So basically, that's what you need to keep in mind. So that's about documentations and etc. Now about driving, how to drive a fast scooter. I'll show you the acceleration in a moment. So I got 42 kilometers an hour at the maximum, which you just saw. But the thing is, you never drive one-handed. You never do that. As soon as you accidentally drive one-handed and hit the throttle, it will throw you off balance and you will fall down instantly. And you will drag your wheel to the right and you will just instantly fall down. So you never drive one-handed. So imagine, like, if you're driving a bicycle, you can drive no-handed. So you can forget about this option. Always two-handed. And so no mobiles while driving. No phone calls while driving. No live streams while driving. No selfies while driving. And you do need to look left and right when you're driving. Now that's a difficult thing because you need to stay focused. Don't move your body, but move only your head. Now that's a little bit difficult to do. Well, sometimes. I think it's pretty windy up here. I will wait until So now you will see the downside of a heavy electric scooter. You do need to carry it, and it's heavy. And you will get fucking tired, or maybe hurt your back if you're not a muscle man. Carry this down, baby. I lay it on my leg, so the leg supports it, and then just walk my way down. All right. So we're back driving on track. So the next thing is, because it has a large capacity battery, it will take you a lot of time charging it. So what it means is you can end up by charging it up to 12 hours, maybe 14 hours, depending on the battery. Wait, I got a little bit tired. Depending on the battery and the charging power. So I got two chargers for this in times when I need to charge it fastly, and most of the times I charge it slowly with one charger. I don't know why, because two plugs it's difficult to find, and I never drive out my battery and then charge it. I always just charge it a little, drive a little, charge it a little, drive a little. So the next question what people commonly ask is, can you use it as a conventional driving? Meaning that can you use it to go to work and back? I would say yes, if employment place where you work has a spot where to charge it. Maybe not to charge it, but where to put it. Maybe you will be sufficiently enough with the battery to take you to work and back. But yes, I would say yes, it is commonly used. But the thing is that if you drive too long while standing on your feet, your back could get hurt, and it gets uncomfortable. So maybe at some point you will not want to stand constantly, like on your feet. Then a long distance or long driving could get pretty bored. Maybe at some point. Okay, what else? What else? I think in America there are this anti-scooter propagandas and everything, but I think that's governmental issue because scooters are way more effective than public transport, fuel consumption, and etc. So these oil companies and everything, they don't like scooters because basically a person to drive around the city with a public transport, it costs around $10, both directions. With a scooter it could cost around 20 cents, and with a car it could cost around $5 to $10 depending on what sort of a car you have, right? So it's a way not effective against oil companies and fuel companies. So most of the countries are owned by these oil, fuel, war, medicine companies. So they will reckon that this is not the best way to go. This is not in the sake of business interests. That's why they create these hidden trolling advertisements that try to deplete the scooters from the city. I would agree that scooters are dangerous. I will totally agree with that. But I think also you need to understand that basically you are the one responsible for this. And if you don't drive too fast, like 20 kilometers an hour, that's like 15 miles an hour, I think you're pretty okay with that. I think you're pretty okay. I think it gets dangerous when you start doing your own tricks, your own speed tests, like I'm doing right here. Then it gets dangerous, right? So everything is dangerous which you don't control. If you start controlling it, then it gets okay. But still, I would never recommend for somebody to go 100 kilometers an hour with such a thing. I would say never. Wait, motorcycles. Just because it's small-wheeled and it has small tires, and you're standing on your feet, and a small movement to the left or the right can make you fall down. It's not like motorcycles; they are heavy, and small movements of your body don't cause a strong reaction to the motorcycle itself. So that's why they're dangerous, I think. Not what I think, it's how it is, right? Okay, there's another thing, and this one is two-wheel drive. Two motors, like two-wheel drive, one in the front and one in the back. So for example, I'm taking this corner, and if I take this corner too fastly and accidentally press the throttle, the front wheel will start wheel spinning. And when it starts wheel spinning, you lose control with your wheel for a moment. And you would probably hope that that moment doesn't last too long, otherwise you will fall down. Some people like automatically want to put their foot down when that happens. And when they put their foot down, they can actually fall. So yeah, that's another key thing, that you need to control that power. All right, like I here accidentally push a little much to the throttle. So how I control that power is I just turn on the economical mode, or rear wheel drive only. Then I'm sure that I will not cause accidents. Right? And it's really important how you push the throttle with one finger, and don't hold to it or any way differently. So it's really important how you manage your body and how you manage your control with it. Because if you hold it the wrong way, let's drive it here. If you hold it the wrong way, you will definitely can cause more chances of, let's say, a fall to happen. Now, another thing is what you need to keep in mind, that the cars don't actually see you. Of course they see you if they look tightly, but many people drive and they don't look that important all around what's going on. And in fact, electric scooters are pretty new. They haven't learned to watch carefully, or even people haven't learned to drive carefully with this. So the thing is that imagine that people don't see you, or see you pretty badly. Now, how you need to drive in case of, for example, that or this person or that driver doesn't see you. Now, how do you need to drive? How do you need to manage that situation? Or how will you manage that situation? Like I just passed a guy here. Now imagine he decides to start going left, and you're driving like 50 kilometers an hour. Just imagine that. Are you in a safe zone? Are you safely passing him, just in case if he starts running left or right? So when you drive with scooters, and especially fast, you need to think about many things, just to reduce your chances of a crash. And I think for the most part, and for the most information, that is it. So thank you for watching. Bye.